We've got patch notes on the temple. I literally quit at like 2 a.m. last night, and this came out literally less than an hour. Fix a client crash, fix 2 instance crashes. This is what we want to look at. Now, I've been working on a guide for how to farm temple since, you know, there's a lot of info out there now. I have been working on it since League launch, but now everything has been figured out. But I'm still going to do it. But I want to talk about this because they've actually buffed the temple again. Now, I've seen a lot of people complaining about this. It needs to be nerfed. It's unfair. Motherfucker, do you realize how insane it is to actually set up a temple? Like, to get going, you got to max out medallions, you got to max out your crystals, and you got to pray that RNGesus loves you. And it's a hassle. Once you get it going, sure, and you get the spy master rooms, and you can like get the drop a lottie medallions, and you can, you know, save your snake from destabilization, it gets pretty easy. But until then, like, it could take you 10-20 hours to actually get set up, because like for me, I kept running, I kept running, I kept running, I kept not getting it, and I would just destabilize. I was like, oh my god. But anyway, I think these people, there's a lot of content creators saying it needs to be nerfed. I'm like, I don't agree. If you can manage to get it that far and push, I mean, you're talking like 40 plus hours to get this thing going properly. Anyway, so they did the last patch, they got rid of the Holton thing where you could go, if you're like low level, have people were paying for like campaign runs. So now it's temporarily disabled. Holton Val beacons generating energized crystals. This will be fixed in a more permanent way later. So they were like, because people could still do it on their own account. So they just completely got rid of it, which is fine. Like I said, I was working on a video with the Grand Project, and we showed it on the stream last night. And you literally pop it into a tower, and then you just run tier 1, tier 2 waystones and just hit the crystal and get out. But there's been a change, so I might not even be doing that anymore. Map areas now grant additional energy. I've seen people asking for this. Oh, well, if you're on a tier 15 map, give us 3 crystals instead of 1. I didn't think they were actually going to do it. So they now grant additional energized crystals, scaling with map tier and number of modifiers. This results in double the amount of temple runs you can do when using 6 mod tier 15 maps. So this is good because now I can just continue to run fully modded T15 maps and not, you know, I can still try to get the loot from that and then still get my temples. I'm curious. We're going to jump in real quick and see just how much we get. But yeah. And then this temple monster effectiveness now scales with temple level, just like how monsters and maps do. This results in 40% higher drops, as if we needed higher drops. And monster life at temple level 80, just like in maps, this doesn't affect unique monsters. So actually W changes here. Like, that's actually really fucking good here. I really like that. So we're gonna see here. I've got I'm not gonna run this up. I've got 34 of 54 crystals right now. Okay, this is what my temple's looking like. We're getting there. You know, we're getting there. Okay, we're consistently dropping like 1 divine, 1 annulment, and like perfect jewelers, perfect exalts, like every time consistently. So anyway, we're at 34. So let's go run a T6 map. Also, the XP from this thing is absolutely insane. Like, I've never gotten a character higher than level 94. I'm level 96 and I'm still cruising through the XP. It's kind of wild. So let's get a T15. Hey, we got 69 fucking maps. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's pull this out. I have 1100 exalts. Jesus Christ. All right, we're maxed out. Map. I'll just run them. Let's run the map. All right. I was gonna use it for the Grand Project, but if we don't need it, well, we're at 34 crystals. How much are we gonna get now? All right, we finally found a temple. It's not gonna show me exactly how many it gave, but we'll knock this boss out, figure it out. Let's go see. If it gives like 3 crystals, I'm not even gonna be mad. All right, let's go. I'm really curious. We're at 34. 36. Okay. All right, so we get 2 crystals for a fully modded map. It says... Well, that doesn't make sense. Map areas will now grant additional energized crystals, scaling with map tier. What is there to scale if I'd ran a fucking 6 mod T15 and it was only 2 crystals? Maybe T16s will give 3. Maybe that's what it is. I wouldn't think because it was a tower that it made any difference. Yeah, I mean, it says this results in double the number of temple runs you can do when using 6. Yeah, so... Damn, does it... So it'll... Yeah. The grand project will still be faster. Honestly. Huh. Yeah, it just says double. So literally 2. Literally 2 now. I mean, that's still good, because, like, I need to farm Abyss anyway for... Because Omen of Lights are fucking 4.5 divs now, all of a sudden. That sucks. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I'll be making like try to like make like a really easy beginner's guide for how to get started on the temple and how to kind of max it out, because like there's a lot of videos going around. Some of them don't really explain it too well or like give all the info, and like they're very long, and it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it could be, the information could be given a little easier. But anyway, new patch, temple got buffed again, so we'll see how it feels when I get in there later. But anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back, do the next one.